6 has come from the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation and this public television station.
Hi! We're the 6th grade class from St. Mary's School in Defiance, Ohio. Welcome to New 6!
Today, on New 6, we'll follow the makings of one of America's favorite treats. We'll visit a unique Defiance school that's filled with Good Samaritans, and we'll dance our way into the heart of the Defiance Dance Studio.
Hi, I'm Benji Solis from St. Mary's School in Defiance. Welcome to New 6. With the introduction to this week's first story, here's Alex Ortiz.
When we eat hot dogs, we often wonder what goes into them to make them taste so good. When New 6 visited the Dinner Bell plant in Defiance, we found out and learned why hot dogs are America's favorite treats. Hot dogs are considered as American as baseball and apple pie. The people of Defiance know hot dogs are American because the Dinner Bell plant makes them and other meat products right in their backyards. What meats are made here at the Defiance Dinner Bell plant?
The meat products made at the Defiance Dinner Bell plant are processed meats, which include hot dogs, 1-pound lunch meat, smoked sausages, water-cooked hams, and some miscellaneous processed lunch meats. Hot dogs at the Defiance plant are made from raw materials provided from our other facilities as well as outside suppliers. These raw materials include fresh pork products such as boneless picnics and fat trimmings off of our hams, plus lean beef from outside suppliers. The raw materials are brought into our Defiance plant and they are ground through a 1/4-inch plate. Then the products are conveyed to a 6,000-pound vacuum mixer. The mixer processes the raw materials with water, salt, and other spices. The product is then held for 12 hours before it is chopped. On our vacuum chopper, the product is then transported to a automatic stuffers, which we refer to as Frank-O-Matics. The product then flows into a continuous smokehouse. They're approximately cooked for 1 hour, and then the product is automatically packaged for retail. The most outstanding feature at the Defiance Dinner Bell plant is our hot dog processing operation, which is considered state-of-the-art technology for the industry.
How does the Dinner Bell plant help the city of Defiance?
The major benefit of Dinner Bell to the city of Defiance is that we provide in excess of 200 jobs for the surrounding community at Defiance, plus an additional 1,000 jobs at our other facilities. And we are a very active supporter of community events within Defiance.
This week's New 6 is being produced by Jill Mack's 6th grade class from St. Mary's School in Defiance, Ohio. Defiance is located about 40 miles southwest of Bowling Green. It was founded in 1822 and has a population of about 15,670. Mental disability is a term that often scares people and causes a lot of misunderstanding. New 6 learned about mental disabilities and the children that are affected by them when we traveled to Defiance's Good Samaritan School.
Good Samaritan School caters to the special needs of its very special students. New 6 could feel the love and care that is shared between the staff and students when we visited this unique Defiance school. How would you describe Good Samaritan School?
It's a school for children who have mental disabilities, who have physical disabilities, who have a wide range of disabilities. A mental disability, some people may call mental retardation, and often people think that these children are just slow. They're slow, but there are parts of their little minds that are missing and that they may never achieve. So you need to find a part that they do achieve well, develop this to the fullest of their ability, so that eventually they can find even a vocational occupation as an adult.
What activities do you do to help the children learn?
Each child has their own individual education plan, and under each child's individual education plan there are certain goals and objectives that we try to meet within the year. We work on some academics. Joel Rohde is practicing writing his name, which he is also using fine motor skills. John Fisher is practicing his name. And then he's also doing a lacing activity where he's lacing through the cardboard butterfly. And it's a fine motor activity to increase his hands. He has a disability with his hands. Dan likes to work with puzzles. And again, this is using his mind to coordinate what shapes go into what hole and using his little muscles in his fingers to pinch.
How does your involvement with the students make you feel?
It's really exciting when you have worked and worked so hard and they finally achieve a goal. Seeing them do things independent that adults have had to do for them, it's neat. When they can write their name for the first time and they're saying, "Meyer, Meyer, come here and look." It's really exciting and neat.
Kids View lets the kids of Northwest Ohio say what's on their minds. We asked the 6th grade class of St. Mary's School, what do you like best about Defiance? Here's what some had to say.
I like Defiance because of the mall and downtown area. I like Defiance because it's small and I get to know everybody.
I like Defiance because of Johnny Appleseed tree.
Mary Ream Schroeder has been active in dance for many years and now teaches young people in her Defiance dance studio. News 6 talked with her about her love for dance and how she spreads that love in her students.
Mary Ream Schroeder not only owns and operates the Defiance Dance Studio, she also teaches about 250 students the rhyme and rhythm of dance. She showed News 6 exactly what it takes to be so active in the world of dance. What types of dances do you teach?
The types of dancing that I teach are ballet, jazz, and tap. Ballet is a soft, flowing type dance used to tell a story. Tap is one of the only forms of dance that is strictly American, and jazz is also strictly American, and it's more of what the people are doing today.
What do you do at a typical lesson?
We usually start out our class in a warm-up period where we do exercises to warm up the muscles to prepare them, and then we do combinations so that you're learning to do the steps together. And then we usually try to do those in a routine to music.
What are dance combinations?
Combinations is when you take a step and add to it with another step and you form more steps with it. In other words, you start with an 8-count step and you start with another 8-count step and it forms a combination, which makes you work a little harder.
What's your favorite part about teaching dance?
My favorite part of teaching dance is seeing the end product and seeing the kids accomplish something instead of just sitting home doing nothing.
That's all for this week's show. Join us next week when News 6 travels to Dola, Ohio.
Production support for award-winning News 6 has come from the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation in this public television station.